gentlemen,
boys and girls,
welcome to our show,
the East meets
the West. Manatwe, Nawa.
Hinchjay, Stongo.
Hello. Hi, my name is Martin, known as Barabo here in the village.
Hello, I'm Jim Sawgrass. I'm going to be representing the tribes of the eastern United States today. Hey, what do you say we show these guys some of the old weapons?
That's right.
You guys want to see some weapons? Well, you better do better than that. Come on. Do you want to see some weapons? Well, we're going to start off with the oldest weapons. You see the way we're dressed here, natives had guns by that time. But if we went back way back to what I like to call cavemen, or whatever you want to call them, native people had weapons, and some of those weapons were sticks. Yeah, that's right. The first weapons were sticks. Sticks for striking, beating, and of course they had sticks for stabbing too. Huh?
That's right. What do you call yours?
That's a noggin knocker.
Noggin knocker.
Yeah, what about that?
I had one that's called this eagle claw.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right. Carved it like an eagle.
That's right. These were the earliest weapons, sticks.
Oh.
Matter of fact, let's just show some early type war clubs. These clubs were made, carved out of all kinds of wood and used for striking and beating. How about these? Look at that.
Oh, check this one out. This is from a knot of the cypress tree.
Wow, that's pretty neat. Here's one with a stone added to it, and here's one with a shell added to it.
This modern one, it's like a horse carved.
Horse?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. You know,
When the natives saw horses here in the east, that was scary to us. We'd never seen them before when the Spaniards arrived.
I know what you think it was.
To us, it was a big dog.
Dog. Huh?
That's right. Here's something pretty neat. This is a sword. Guess what that's made out of?
Oh, I don't know.
The nose of a swordfish.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Nothing got wasted. Well, let's show them a couple spears.
All right, here, back in the prehistoric days, you know, man, what they did, you know, this is a spear. All they did was take a big stick and carve the very end of it. It was a sharp edge, you know, but it was a stabbing spear. So you have to come up to the animal and stab it, you know, and then stab again, like a big woolly mammoth. The problem is that, you know, a woolly mammoth is huge. So you go up there and stab it, it's going to probably trample you. So yeah, so this was a little dangerous, you know, and who knows, you know, I'm a big guy, I could throw it, but you can't throw this that far. So this heavy stick, you would have to go up close and stab the animal. Next thing, things started, people started inventing things. So one day, you know, a caveman, you know, stepped on a sharp rock, and he's like, oh, you know what? I could put this on my spear. So what he did, he sharpened the stone, made an arrowhead, tied it, and then now his spear is a lot more sharper. So the stabbing tool got deeper and could kill the animal a little better. But still, you'd have to rush to the animal and then stab it, and there's that danger zone. But what he did next was what's called socketing. So you could take the arrowhead on a bone here, it's hollow, and you could place it on your spear. So when you could stab him and then run away, and when the animal runs, your stick will fall off, and you can take another one and put it on there. Again, you know, you can only throw this, you know, not too far. But I mean, I'm a strong guy. Unlike, you know, Eastern man over here, you know, I could throw this pretty far.
As time went on, people learned to throw a spear. Getting up close and stabbing with this wasn't very smart. They realized if you stay far away, your chances of surviving was better. So they began to throw. And as arrows began to fly, they started making them different. They started using things like lightweight cane. They added feathers to make those arrows fly straight. Arrowheads were made to come off just like in the paleo day, except now in the archaic time, they were flying in the sky. And they came off and they were much smaller now. When this hit the animal, it stuck into them and stayed in. This part fell to the ground. The hunter could pick it up and reuse it by adding a new point. He would have a basket or a pouch that he would carry on his belt, and it would be full of these little arrowheads with a foreshaft ready to go. Pop it in and use it over. Use the same arrow over and over. And if you're working as a group, which they did, everyone's points would fit everyone's arrows. That way, if you had someone else's arrow by accident, it wouldn't matter. And so getting that kill was what mattered. If you kill that big woolly mammoth, your tribe is going to live and survive. You're going to eat a long time. And that was important. This weapon goes back to the archaic times when people learned to throw spears, not just natives, all over the world. Then they learned to make their arms longer using a stick, the addle. That stick right there has a hook and it fits right there in the back of the arrow. And as time went on, they made it even better. People began carving on the stick, making it thin so it would bend. And of course, making it bend meant it was going to go further. And of course, tying weights on the back to give it a good heavy throw.
Yeah, after the people learned to bend the addle, the next invention that they learned to make was the bow. That's right, the bow is my weapon. And smaller arrows. So they learned to bend the wood. So this bow, you have to bend it in order to set it, and it creates that potential energy. And it's really, really strong. So you're able to use all the energy, and the smaller arrow increase the speed and the distance, so it increased accuracy in order to hunt or to hunt your animal and to kill it. And of course, the arrows grew smaller and flew a lot further. You ready to shoot a bow?
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay, let me say something. As arrows got smaller, they stopped making them come apart so much. They made them tied together more because now you could carry a lot of arrows in a case or a quiver. This one's made out of the skin of a garfish. I left the scales on there so it's very hard and protects those arrows inside. And the arrow I wanted to show you right now, well, it's none other than a garfish scale. That's right, that's a scale of that fish made into the arrowhead. What ties it on there is animal tendon, and the river cane was lightweight and made the arrow fly nice. And in the eastern United States, river cane was what we would use for our arrow shaft. Feathers? Well, those turkey feathers make the arrow fly nice and straight. And that two-feathered fletch is actually native to the southeast and the eastern tribes, eastern United States. The quivers kept the arrows nice and strong, protected. And I wanted to show you one more I've got here today. One of my favorites. There you go. How about that for a quiver? An alligator's tail. It makes a nice quiver as well. My bow is a long bow made of hickory wood. My string here is a squirrel skin. That's right, squirrel. We would cut that squirrel skin in a circle, spiral it, and make it a long piece that could be braided in with another squirrel skin maybe and make a longer bowstring. But this was what was used for bowstrings long ago. In the east, we hunted the deer, one of our main animals we hunted. A lot of times the best shooter would dress up like a deer. He would take that deer skin on his back like a cape. The face of the deer made a mask. It allowed him to get in close to get a good shot with his bow and with his arrow. Up underneath that deer hide, he would have them both ready, hidden up under there, sneaking into the deer herd. Sometimes younger boys of the tribe were allowed to earn their way. They would go in the woods with the bigger hunters, the older hunters, but their job was mainly to make a line in the forest with their bows and arrows and make noise to drive the deer to where the best shooter was dressed like a deer, waiting to make the kill. After stabbing animals, people learned to throw an arrow, and they threw it as hard as they could. Yeah! But even as hard as I throw, it still don't go real far. I mean, it's only my hand. But when you make your hand long and you use an addle, it makes a big difference. Very little effort, and I've tripled my distance. That's what was used for bringing down the big woolly mammoth. The addle.
That was pretty far. It's not as far as I could shoot it. Now with the invention of the bow, like I said, and smaller arrows, you could shoot the arrow twice as far as that in deadly accuracy. Here we go. 2. That's right.
In the eastern United States, a lot of the weaponry that they had in primitive days even held on as colonials brought guns. They still kept using bows and arrows and things like the blowgun. This blowgun is made out of river cane. It's hollowed out and it's used for hunting small animals. You don't want to shoot a bear with this. This is for small game like squirrels and skunks and rabbits and small animals. Today I'm going to use this skunk hide as my target, and I'm going to shoot these darts through this river cane blowgun. This is about 8 foot long, and this is made by hollowing out the river cane with a skinny stick, a little arrowhead, work back and forth on the end of that stick. That arrowhead would drill out the center nodes in there. The darts are made of a number of things. Many of them are made of deer hair, which I'll show you. These are made of cotton. They also make them out of thistle from the bull thistle plant, and sometimes even mosses were used to make the wrappings on blow darts. They were used by a lot of tribes of the southern United States. The Cherokee, the Choctaw, the Creek, and many others used blowguns. What do you say we get that western guy to come over and help us out? Maybe we can get him to hold our target for us. What do you say? You think we ought to get him over here? You better make some noise for him.
Somebody call me?
Yeah, the crowd's going wild. Hurry up. Hey,
Yeah.
don't just hold it like anybody. Hold like a real warrior. You know.
Like that?
Yeah, real warrior.
Like the ultimate warrior?
Yeah. Hold it with your teeth.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, ready?
That's how a real warrior does it.
All right, let's
Don't
see.
worry. You got a breastplate on. If I miss, it'll protect you.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I didn't tell him. That came off the side of the highway. He's just kissed roadkill. But he don't know. All right, here we go. You want to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Bend over a little bit. I don't want to hit you.
Oh.
I'll do it real easy. Ready?
Shoot. Oh,
Did I get you?
yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Look at that.
Good shot. Blowgun darts that I have here are made out of cotton. That's the ones I've been shooting today. This one's made out of thistle from the bull thistle plant. It's wrapped on there, and these are very accurate. This one's made of the hair of a deer. The tail hairs of the deer is very long. One of the animals that was hunted often by natives was the turkey. They often used blowguns just like this for hunting the turkey. Their accuracy was just very good, hitting them right in the head. But getting a turkey to come close to you is not easy. And so next thing I'd like to show you is how to make a turkey call. These are the bones that came out of a turkey's wing. There's 2 bones right here in the wing of a turkey. If you take the 2 bones, you can cut the ends of the bones off and hollow out the marrow, making them smaller and hollow, and then fit the 2 bones together so they don't leak air, and you've got yourself a turkey call right there. To use it, the sound is made by like you're kissing it. That's right, like a kissing, like you're kissing the end, and this bigger end is like it makes an echo with your hand cupped on it. Oop. There's that turkey. Let me get him. Of all the trade goods brought to America, these trade goods made our way of life more different than any other. It changed everything, the guns. This is an early type gun, but not the earliest. Their first guns brought over by the Spanish conquistadors were called arquebus, or matchlocks. They had burning wicks that were lit, and they lowered into powder that lit the guns off. In the colonial days, the flintlock became more common. A piece of flint and steel strikes and makes a spark, like the Spanish escopeta or Spanish shotgun. Notice the stock of it, it's shaped to be used as a club. That's right, these guns only fired one bullet at a time, and afterwards you got yourself a war club in your hands. That's why this gun has those tacks down on the stock. These were hidden under blankets and coats, and they could sneak in with them, they could fire their shot, and then it became a weapon like a war club or tomahawk. How about that? What gun you got there?
This gun here is said to have tamed the West. This is the Winchester rifle 3840 lever action. That's right. No more loading one bullet at a time. You have a series of ammunition inside, and all you need to do is lever that action. Pow, lever it, pow. Hunt mini buffalo with this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I like buffalo's wings.
Buffalo wings?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite, buffalo wings. You don't have wings on your buffalo?
No, I don't have wings on my, no.
Well, here in the East, our buffalo fly around. They go to the spirit world and come back. And we can
Whoa.
cut their wings off and eat them. They are the best tasting things there is.
What do they taste like?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, the flintlock. I'm going to fire this one off in just a while. This one's a British gun. But look at some small arms. The small arm of this version is called a tower. It's a British gun there. And it fires a nice round ball. Big round ball coming out of there. That'll shoot not too far with this one. These guns are smooth barrels. Not rifled like some of the later guns, like the one you have. Well, what do you say we fire off one of the guns?
Yeah.
In the show with a big bang.
Let's do it.
Let's go. I'm going to shoot this musket here. Just like we promised, we're going to end our show with a big bang.
That's right. We're going to fire the gun off.
Yeah, let me get this powder in there. But you know what? I ain't got no bullets today.
No?
Just
Hey.
gunpowder. Yeah.
Hey, I got a piece of old treaty paper.
Treaty paper.
Yeah. You know, it's only good for toilet paper anyway. But I'll go get it.
Yeah, let's blast it to smithereens. Treaty paper time. Yep, put some powder there.
Here it is.
Mm.
There we go.
Yeah, stuff it down there. There you go. Pull out the old ramrod, pack it down to the bottom. One way to get rid of a treaty.
There we go. What I want you to do is when Sawgrass is ready to fire, we're going to count to 3 and then fire in the hole. 1, 2, 3, fire in the hole, okay?
Gotta say it loud.
You guys ready out there? All right. Are you about ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, fire in the hole!
Woo!
Woo!
Fire in the hole!
Ooh, all right.